Welcome back, ladies and gents, to FlipSid3 TV. We are here. We have potentially what could be the last map of tonight. Maybe. Depends. If NaVi can close it out on Inferno. FlipSid Tactics lost Mirage in an overtime. Had loads of overtimes today.
We've had a few.
Yes, indeed. I would kind of like it to go to Cobble, though, because I just want to see what would happen.
Yes.
I'm like a scientist, James.
Are you?
Yes. Like, well, I guess maybe no. I'm not. Not
No.
really. Not really. I'm just like one of those dudes who puts like two animals together and sees how they interact. Because right now, NaVi are a very different beast to FlipSid Tactics. That doesn't really work, but it's very interesting seeing how these two teams interact, considering their different styles and strategies. Because there are similarities, but we have a very, very different approach when it comes to FlipSid, because they want to use the two ops if they can. We've seen that there's lots of situations which justify it when you have someone as good as Simple is. And I almost feel like I would like to see them explore much more simple AWPing T-side Mirage than we did. Because I felt like, well, you made the point actually, that potentially maybe it's because, you know, they see Simple as a better rifler than WorldEdit is. They put WorldEdit on the AWP.
Yeah.
But is that the right approach? I don't know.
Also, looking at NaVi, we're all familiar with the Guardian fake from T-spawn towards B.
We didn't see it,
But
though,
he
James.
has, no, we didn't know,
So
but you can't bring that too often.
True.
But he also has one. I've seen him, I think, from second mid onto B, onto CT of B. He's got another fake there over smoke. I've only seen it once. Maybe we'll see it again today. Who knows? We are about to go into the knife round. It's mere seconds away, people.
Yes.
Mere seconds away. Again, if you have a Tiger Tooth knife, get a Thundercats reference in there. Send me a tweet. I want to see it. I want to see your reference prowess.
Yeah, you do. You are very reference-based with all your names.
One for the
on your
references.
guns. You should actually screenshot every single weapon name that you have, because you've done quite a few.
That's a lot there.
Yeah, but they're pretty darn good.
Hey, we could do a challenge, right? Where
I don't like challenges.
so if someone can find if they can find all the references, they could win a prize, Dan.
A bison.
Who knows what prize it could be, Dan?
A bison.
Could be anything.
Is it a bison?
Yes.
I knew it.
And maybe
Okay.
we'll do that if I have time. I don't have time right now, so there's that. So
Okay.
while we have a short delay before this match starts, one more time, make sure you follow the channel. We are, I think, about 18,000 away from giving this Asimov away to one of you lucky viewers. It will be open for this raffle. Will be open for everyone to enter. You don't have to be a subscriber, but if you are a subscriber, you'll also be eligible to enter something to win, potentially, a Huntsman Knife Blue Steel, factory new. Look at all that blue, Dan. It's blue steel. It's covered in blue. Let's have a look at the play side, as they say. Wait for it. There we go. Same as the other side. Great. Into the knife round.
All right.
I'm glad we had this chat.
Okay, so NaVi gonna be kicking it off with the knife round against FlipSid Tactics. I thought we'd actually skip the knife round during that, but apparently we are.
No, they had to abort. Bondik's knife is called Hope, which is kind of weird.
Why? Why is that weird?
Why? He has a knife called Hope, Dan.
That's wrong. I don't.
Well, look at what he's doing with his knife. How is this Hope?
It's symbolic.
This is despair. Oh, they got annihilated. Last guy got bullied in the corner. Starix got taken out by Edward as well. Okay, so presumably it's NaVi start on the CT side. It's only one time I've seen a team choose the T side of Inferno after winning the knife.
It's an LGB.
I think it was NIP actually.
Oh yeah. I remember that actually. Yes,
Yeah.
I do remember that vaguely.
That one time.
Yes. The only other team that could ever think to do it would be LGB at the moment, as they are beasts on the T side of everything. But here we go. Flip side, NaVi going to be kicking it off here. It is, of course, a must-win if FlipSid want to try and have a hope in continuing on for that chance at LAN finals in Kiev.
Okay, so he's already rotating away from B. Very quickly indeed.
So this is something we're seeing a lot at the moment, which is one guy on B. So it seems like a lot of teams are expecting that quick A hit. Not to be though. Edward gonna just destroy Simple as they make their way in. But look how well timed that smoke was from starix. Couldn't have been better. Could not have been better.
Yeah, I presume that timing was deliberate. I think FlipSid wanted to start a train. The train was put in front of a red light by that smoke. Got the nades coming in now from the T side as they're going to push. bondik is in the pool area. He is going to make it out, in fact, and take down starix. That is a side open for business as Caesar stuck behind a smoke and a wall of grey. We already have 2 CTs in the construction area. One on banana and one playing from CT. Waiting for the smokes to expire, and they will hold the angles and slowly pick off these flipside players. Only bondik remains versus 4 now. One goes down, but only one, as Guardian will clean things up.
It's a shame they double stack the angle as well, so that one guy peeks out, it's like, oh, I'm not here. I'm hiding. You already killed the guy that was here. But he just kind of ran out. It's like, nope. I'm going to go die now. But there was 4 players left, to be fair. But never mind. 1-0 NaVi starting things off well. And I have been enjoying Edward's auto sniper shenanigans. I would like to see more. I would like to see more.
Have to wait for overtime for that.
We will have to wait for overtime. So flipside having gotten the plant down, just going with a full save pretty much. A couple P250s in the mix, that's more or less it. And then they can get the buy going for the following
How about
rounds.
that for a decoy throw from CTs?
So was that from the CTs?
Yeah, see a blue on the mini-map.
Oh yeah. Took the Trigon. Alright, so
That's the face it skin, Dan.
I know. So flipside, without much success, just trying to get NaVi to just get baited out for a shot, for a cheeky frag. But none of them are being frag hungry. They are resisting the urge to be ravenous for those frags. Instead, they're holding back. And they're waiting for their meal. It's going to be Guardian to draw first blood as he takes down Simple. And
look at that face it skin.
if only flipside essentially just want some economic damage here. With no grenades and a map like this, it's impossible pretty much for them to get that bomb down. So that's why they're delaying so much, because they just want to get a pick here. But NaVi are being very, very frustrating.
Clean round by NaVi.
Yep.
Nobody dead.
Oh my god.
You know, some people don't realize that we have skins in the game like this Trigon. When in fact, Stan, Face It are the ones who started the trend.
I know.
True story. True story, guys. The Atomic Alloy M4A1S is also a Face It skin. That's the end of my story.
I had one of those ones. So here we go. We've got the AKs, we've got the Galil. This is the danger zone here for NaVi. And you can see that they're going with that 3-man start towards the banana. And again, this is very much in the meta game because it's very rare that teams push A for like a very quick timing. It's much more likely for them to go hard into banana for the trades and for banana control. And if you got that third player, extra possibility for smokes, grenades, but also you can get trades. If they hit it really hard, you can trade very well and unexpectedly against the Ts. So now we see that the third players are rotated back, and it's as if nothing ever happened. They didn't experience any hits towards A. So far, so good.
Look how
efficient play.
Look how long B has been off limits for. Another smoke goes down. Another 20 seconds of denial. Dan, it's like dating, just constant rejection on the B bomb site by NaVi players. So first frag goes in favor of C's and his team, as there was an attempt to push quad. Archie smoked off. Options limited for flipside. 30 seconds remaining, and they are no closer to breaching a bomb site here. Bomb is going for a late rotation towards B. That was so close to being a tap onto starix. He will survive at 74 HP. You have to wonder if he got hit through the wall there. P90 is coming out. The Trigon doing some work there. And there will be no plant from flipside. Spray down coming through the smoke. Zeus coming to assist his teammate. And this is a horrible round for the Ts. Denied by smoke, denied by frags, denied by Zeus.
What a beautiful round though from them. I mean, again, they played it very, very standard. What I would like to see from flipside is on their next buy round, because NaVi will have a different setup now. I mean, it's quite possible that there could be a rush towards A, so I would expect to see the normal 2-3 setup from them. And yeah, that's going to come out right now. But as soon as the buy comes in from flipside, they might do the 3B play. And the weakness, the way to counter-strat that is to go really fast in through arch. That's the really good way to counter-strat that. 2 through quad, 3 through arch, hit it hard, all the angles, and whilst they still have 3 people on B at the start of the round.
Right now they are very spread out through the map. 2 people towards B. Edward, he has to conserve his bullets here, but if he takes a shot through the bedroom door, he may find himself a flipside player, and indeed he does. He gets dinged to 5 HP, but he will manage to escape with his life. He has an assist coming through the apps, which is going to take down the bomb as well. And WorldEdit, is he looking for a knife? starix has 100 HP though, so he won't be knifed anytime soon. Only Blade and WorldEdit remain. starix gets dinked as well, but he will continue with the P90 and 4 HP. Guardian to clean things up here, and that is another clean round for NaVi. Look at the money on their side.
That's gorgeous. Just clean round after clean round. And okay, and this is where we're going to see, you know, if they're actually going to go for this now and say, let's just do the same setup. 3B at the start of the round, and 2 on the A side. And the A side guys can play it from either way, and they're going to go for that. It seems to be the case. And flip side, again, the counter strat is just to hit A really hard, really fast, and try to put a lot of pressure towards Arch, because it should usually will be quite clean. If they're going to stack players on A side, the 2, it'll be towards quad usually. So they're not fast with the timing here. So the window is slowly closing, but actually Simple is going to take matters into his own hands. He's going to go straight for this, throws down the smoke, pushes through it, and actually takes down Zeus. So they just hit the timing.
Bombs down from a long-range P90. That has just ruined everything of a flip side. They have a one-man advantage, a minute on the clock. They've got control. Oh, they're trying to pick up the bomb, but they're both in the smoke here. starix, he will hear the running away, and he will flank with the P90.
Oh
He's ruining lives right now of that weapon.
This is violation of all things good and true and innocent with that P90. Markelov there is just alone against 2 players who are weak. AK-47 in hand. Turns away at the wrong moment, but able to respond quickly enough. And starix will go down.
P90 was good for 4 rounds, but he will have to buy
he got
4 in the next one.
He got a lot of value out of that P90.
Indeed.
I've never seen so much value.
He was making it rain with that P90.
Yeah.
The fact that he may have crushed this round with that P90 from the opposite end of mid is massive. Seized Markelov. Who is going to find the angle first? 20 seconds remaining. Pressure is on for Markelov to plant now. Seized, hears it. Seized, advances. He'll know it's close. Markelov has no escape now. He has to find this frag. He does. And flip side, make it onto the scoreboard. 4-1 in favor of NaVi.
But of course, you know, having won so many rounds so cleanly, they do have a solid bank to back themselves up. But that said, because it's such a crushing buy and it being reset on the money completely, then
look at that.
It's
average buy 6K for NaVi.
Yeah.
Some money gone out the window.
Those incendiaries are very expensive, but very worthwhile on this map. If you can, that's why if the CT economy stays strong, that's why it can be really CT sided. But look at that!
Wow, what a peek there from Markelov. Saved his life.
So fast, so quick.
Couldn't save WorldEdit though. He falls. Oh, starix with a tap. He's like that turtle on Mario Brothers, just throwing hammers at people. Laid on 44 HP. Oh, make that 20. Bonus nade coming in there.
So far, so much pressure on either side from NaVi on middle and on Banana. That flip side have been fairly paralyzed under it, trying to respond to it without really any good ways to do so. And now NaVi have been able to push starix back to car. He's just spotting, and he does have a smoke, so he can back away, throw a smoke, delay, get rotation if flipside decides to double back into a B play. So they have everything covered here. They've done this perfectly, have NaVi. All they have to do is execute the defensive frags, and so far, trades coming in favor of NaVi. Just 2 left now. Markelov and bondik moving in through apartments. That's the bomb down from Zeus. And just bondik. Oh, the tap! Oh, that was devastating. Crushing damage. 5-1.
That was dirty. They're slinging mud right now.
that's
Calm down, Dan. Come on.
I mean, what kind of mud do you have to throw to do like 90 damage in one hit?
Lots of mud.
That's a lot of mud.
It's like a JCB just emptied its cargo on his head. It's industrial size amounts of mud.
Alright. Well, just an eco coming out from flipside again. And this is the worst possible thing that could ever have happened. Their bonus got reset after just 1 round win. So they didn't even get to build up economy to be able to weather a situation like this. So no, they just back straight up eco. And they have so little money, or in theory they should have so little money.
Dan,
I'm about to find out.
Have you ever seen Guardian with an UMP?
An UMP?
He's got the UMP.
Hey, the
Guardian with the eco frags. Their economy is sparkling right now.
I know.
It is sparkling.
It is.
It's like a fountain in Baku, Dan. It's sparkling. Have you been to Baku?
No.
The sparkling dam.
Thank you. It's good.
Yep.
That's good.
Got NaVi looking really well oiled. Machine-wise, not. Anyway, 2 people down for FlipSid as another buy not going their way. NaVi looking to make their 7th round. Oh dear. Oh, where do we go from here?
I can't save you from yourself.
Nobody can, Dan.
We still have this push. They're trying to force it up Banana, but it's not quite happening. Zeus is standing large and in charge there behind sandbags. Will finally get put in his place by Simple. And that's actually created a 1-on-2 here where Simple can beat them to the punch there, get the bomb planted potentially, but he's going to go aggressive to try to get some one-on-ones going for himself, maybe even put some doubt into Navi's mind of exactly where he's deciding to actually take the bomb. And now that they are going to be forced eventually to just split up, that's usually what will happen here. And Simple, thinking that it had happened already, goes for the peek, gets the kill, but Guardian already being in place, able to get the trade. So you can see the theory there from Simple, but just misjudged it just a little bit. But 7-1, and FlipSid have been abused. Economically speaking, they've been put in the worst possible positions that you could ever imagine. And NaVi they're just constantly able to buy full incendiaries. That's just a ridiculously strong position to be in as the CTs on this map. The ability to delay as a CT is so powerful.
Dan, this CT side from NaVi is looking savage at the moment. They are barbarians. They've been let free with their clubs, Dan. They're just running through the hills, just destroying everything right now.
Looting and pillaging. NaVi definitely looks super strong at the moment. But this can happen sometimes when the economy gets so out of hand as it has. And FlipSid, I mean, let's quickly check the money. Yeah, so the damage can be done here, and there you go. That's some good damage from Simple. So doing
even WorldEdit have 0 kills in 8 rounds.
That is brutal. And they're going to charge Guardian close range. There goes the hip shot from Guardian. So quick onto WorldEdit, and that's just Simple with the Deagle. Did get one already. It would be nice to get a couple more, but he won't. And they really, I mean, had they managed to maybe get like 2 or 3 frags there, it really would help, because NaVi, there's another 5 rounds to play, so you know they could have done some meaningful economic damage to get that eco happening for NaVi much sooner rather than later. However, so far FlipSid, they may potentially get no ability to actually have eco rounds or win eco rounds of their opponents. So that's harsh. Very, very hard to deal with.
Okay, starix is holding the pop flash there, but the Molotov will hold. Markelov not managing to get that frag onto Edwards. And you have to wonder, you know, FlipSid, they need to win some rounds to give themselves an opportunity on the CT side. NaVi looking very well practiced indeed here as we head towards Katowice, but hey, it's not over until it's over. 3 versus 3 now. Things are going to get tough for NaVi. We have 1 rotation towards B and 2 people playing Arch. Simple going to get cut down there as he walks past that smoke, which will blindside him to that position. Bomb is on Banana. We've got Zeus on second oranges here. Going to get an easy frag onto Blade. And it's 1 versus 3 bondik. There's some time on the clock, but time for his avatar had expired once Zeus found that frag. So 9-1 here from NaVi. And they have quite a lot of money indeed in the bank.
Yeah, this is such a sick half from them. I mean, okay, the stars have kind of aligned in many ways, but they're really hitting the zone. And FlipSid, it's got to be hard to keep the morale up in spots like this, where it feels like nothing can go your way. And so far, they've not been able to really make any of these pushes work super effectively.
Let's not forget this is for LAN.
Yeah, indeed.
They lose this, they're done.
They are
That's
done.
a wrap.
But the thing is that NaVi have been in so many finals at these StarSeries LANs. It would also be so weird to see a StarSeries finals without NaVi present, and they are already putting their foot down right now to say that can't be a possibility, that they won't make it to LAN. But as you say, it's not over till it's over, or a Fat Lady sings. At least that's my understanding. And we're all out of Fat Ladies, Japes. Okay, so Guardian's there on a good angle. Does get smoked off. Has to fall back a little bit. So FlipSid just slowly pushing this defense further and further back as they take more and more map control. Now, we do have 4 players on the A side here, so it's going to be going to come down to a battle of execution if they go for the push, but they're going to go for the double back, it would seem. They're thinking about it pretty hardcore at the moment. And C's going to catch off Simple, so that's actually also going to give them the idea that this is happening. They're already rotating men back towards B, and the smoke is down. Has enough time been bought here by this smoke from starix? He only gets 1 kill. Sees as they cross over, picks up only 1 as well. So FlipSid maybe, oh, not
They're
quite.
all showing their backs to CT.
Yeah.
All of them. Not a single person is paying attention there. And look, it's cost them everything.
Everything.
It's just it just seems disorganization. It's like, okay, let's all just run into sight. Nobody's watching their back there. And where else are the CTs going to come from at that kind of timing?
And they were a little bit too slow on the double back as well, because we could see that the smokes were already down, and there was still like a couple players kind of like able to be spotted as they are falling back from arch side. So that also was a little bit too slow. It gave NaVi the ability to rotate straight away, and that was a killer for FlipSid there as well. So you have lots of frags coming in here on Banana.
The bomb down as well. Final 2 players completely out of position here, but they could get them a free frag if the CTs try to charge, but they won't. So bear that in mind. While the bomb is down and there's only 2 people left, the CTs are, oh my god, bondik, never mind that. He could find a 3rd frag here. Oh, somehow the B hops too much. Round the corner and away he goes. But again, the CTs didn't all just start rushing to the bomb, as some people sometimes do, as you can get caught rotating your position, but also you know what parts of the map the T can't be in and what parts they can. Whereas if you all just start running to the bomb, then you have no idea. And that can catch you short and make things more expensive for you than they otherwise might be. So bondik he's crossing the barbed wire. He's in area 51 right now. Is he going to get shot down by the guards? That is the question.
He's got some good game sense here as bondik. He knows the play. He could sense him that starix was there, but he couldn't win the battle against the M4. 11-1, crushing first half here from NaVi, and they don't look to be stopping anytime soon. We get a big buy from FlipSid, but can this be the buy to secure those 4 rounds that they're desperately going to require? I mean, this is certainly something that's really hard to come back from on a map like this, but there's the double nades. Actually going to catch nobody, and NaVi playing much more defensively at the start of this one than normal. And I like how they are mixing things up so that if FlipSid did try to counter-strat them, it's very hard to predict which round they're going to be doing what. So it's very hard to do counter-strats when you don't know what your opponent's going to be doing as their strat. So
every round they lose herein is another pocket of air missing from their diving suit, Dan. And they're in deep.
Do you write these down beforehand, or do you come out with these on the spot?
It's the flow of consciousness, mate. I'm just crazy.
Here we go. We've got the trades coming in as they push up to middle, but that crossfire from NaVi is electric right now. And FlipSid, we'll see that the defense has fallen back a little bit, but it's done so much damage, dropping Simple and bondik. Now playing from the site. Seized wants some more though, just poking up to see what's going on. Gets a free kill onto Markelov. He had no idea. Another free kill from Zeus. He gets another one, and that's going to be the round from NaVi. They are embarrassing FlipSid with some of these rounds. They look so solid. They're making FlipSid look like a much worse team than they are.
Blade is mixing the potions, Dan, but I'm not sure if he's found the perfect solution for FlipSid right now. Because I think there are some holes in their game. Not so much on Inferno. I mean, it's a CT-sided map, and NaVi are playing eloquently. But they were exploited.
So you're trying to say Blade's a wizard.
They were exploited on Mirage.
Look at this. Look at so bold from Guardian, just out there, completely in
Larger
the open,
than charge.
looking for those shots, those deep angles down into slope. And you know what? He's going to take down Simple as well. So when Guardian is rolling with that kind of confidence, it's certainly a scary thing to contest against. And FlipSid, they don't feel confident really pushing all the way up Banana. They have apartments at the moment. Now can they build it into some middle control? Their mid control so far has usually come at some losses. And this is hard for them to deal with so far, as they're already able to finish on the bomb site.
Okay, so they are edging closer and closer to the end of the apps. Well, did it? This is a really hard position to actually peek as a T. Very disadvantageous, but he gets the frag anyway. Unbeknownst to him, there's another person. Oh, he's jumped down and got him from the back. Zeus falls. FlipSid could double their score today in this round, but it's still not going to be enough to have a reasonable chance in the second half. They're going to need a flawless round. Oh, look at the timing there. He just looks away at the wrong time. Bombs just going down now with 17 seconds remaining. Well, did it? Finds Guardian after all. 4 versus 2. Looking difficult for NaVi. Got nothing to lose here. Too much money in the bank. Just going to go in and cause some carnage. starix going to limit the numbers of FlipSid to a one-man advantage for the terrorist side. bondik, though, going to make things nigh on impossible for Seas. The bomb is too far gone to get a 3-man in the fuse. He's going to go flying off the map. And you can see Seas, he just wants, even if he doesn't get the frag, he just wants them to die, basically.
Yeah.
He just wants to keep Blade on the site because... Oh, that's the wrong button. I mean, Blades, you can see he's having to spend all his money now. And he's not going to have all the nades in the world. Only 3 instead of 4, so job done. Whereas NaVi, of course, Dan, Edward, auto sniper, let's go.
Of course. And I love how calm WorldEdit was to take that shot from that pick. He was so calm, even though he's getting hit. He allows himself the time to take the shot. And that just really shows you why this guy is such a good AWP player.
Oh boy, he's playing Graveyard with an auto sniper.
He's
looking to add some headstones, Dan.
Yeah, he's going to be doing just that. Here he goes. This is his first victims, about to roll on through. Oh, just one shot. And they know, bondik knows now what he's up against. Puts in the smoke, but might not help too much, as that auto sniper can just pump those bullets so he can spam through that smoke if he wants. But simple there on Arch side. Able to pick up a frag. The trade is a real, though, as Guardian does get him. And Seas is going to stop the push on Banana. There's no entry! Not on A, not on B, nowhere. And there's 3 players left for NaVi, a one-man advantage as bondik goes in onto the A site. But, oh, sent flying.
Smell you later.
And now it's on Blade. The in-game leader here for FlipSid. In this last round, can't even do a single thing. Edward picks it up with the auto sniper. And
did you see how he was jerky? I think he was... First, I thought he was lagging. But I think he was just spamming W. Because you can use... If you can run forward a little bit without making a step. So he was kind of just... He was just jerking forward with a knife. I think he's just given up on
life.
On many things. I don't want to say life, but he's just given up.
Life in that round.
13-2. You're starting the CT side with 2 rounds on the board, and you're playing for LAN. If you lose the map, you're done. How do you keep your composure in this situation? You can see, like, he literally gave up in that last round. He's just jerking forwards, as if he's I don't know. He's jerking forwards with his knife open, with his knife out.
It's going to be easier for them on the CT side because they have to play defensive setups, stuff that they're going to feel more comfortable with, and they can play more reactively. And some teams as well who have the ability to, or have generated the ability to take Banana properly.
2 kills. Blade's got 2 kills. WorldEdit's got 5 kills. Markelov has got 4 kills.
I have confidence if they take the pistol round that they can get quite a lot of rounds on the board. But obviously they're heavily disadvantaged here. There's no doubt about that. So
the thing is
something special.
Absolutely. This, as bad as this looks, it is by no means over. It never is. Until one team has 16 rounds. Never ever is.
That's why we love Counter-Strike.
Indeed it is.
One of the many reasons. But we're going to have to kick things off here and take it round by round, just as FlipSid will be doing in the pistol now. As Blade looks for an opening pick. And the CTs on this map really need to abuse those early situations where they get long ranges, because that's where they can outperform the Glocks. When the Glocks get close and in your face and they're jumping at you, that's when things feel nigh on impossible. So that's what NaVi want. They want to close the distance effectively and use the numbers to their advantage.
So all the T's are heading towards the B bomb site, and there are 3 people on B. This could be a complete disaster here for FlipSid. They need to rotate. They need to rotate fast. Let's look at the positions here on the B bomb site. bondik about to smoke off apps there, make things a bit safe. Gets a peek as well. Bit of a dink there. starix down to 3 HP, so that will certainly help. And it may slow down the push here from Na'Vi. We've got some intel here. Intel seeking. C's going to have a look at B. I think he maybe just deliberately made a quick bit of a step there just to stop a rotation. And stop a rotation he will, as there are still 3 CTs just standing in the site.
God. It's so hard to look at that right now. They're not rotating. They don't have the information. They still feel like they got better chances just retaking from 3 on B. But now they're rotating. Now they've seen it. bondik with a quick headshot there. Can he get anything else? No. Zeus will shut down 2 players incredibly quickly, leaving the 3 remaining B members of FlipSide to make their way over.
Well. We've got a flank here from the T. Zeus is going to come from behind and stab someone in the back, Cluedo style. But for now, see what the CTs can do. Simple. It's a matter of time before Zeus takes him out. And there he is. He's shown his face and taken him out. And 2 members left for the CTs. This is anyone's. Goes for the knife there. Not going to work though. Markelov running out of time, running out of health. He's dead. And so could FlipSide's chances be, as they're going to have to force it up.
Certainly a very, very hard situation. I mean, well, they do have themselves some pistols. Got some armor going. Got some nades as well.
Zeus has got 23 frags.
So they're gonna have to get creative here. They're gonna have to use some of these. Support each other with some of these nades and see what damage they can get done here. Quick early peek there from Blade. See if he can get a quick dink on somebody. But he's got to make sure that he doesn't keep re-peeking. You kind of want to play it as you like to with an AWP, where you kind of take a shot and then disappear to another angle somewhere else. You want to keep them guessing and have the element of surprise.
For FlipSide, Na'Vi have a Molotov and no other nades, like grenades, HEs. So that is one thing that's in their favor.
Oh, there it is. And that's what we want. That's what we're talking about here. Get those flashes in for your teammates. Get them peeking and get those free kills.
Face too many, but how could he have known? 4 versus 3 now. As it's surely... Oh, bondik getting another frag. Trade's coming in here for the CTs. 3 versus 2, but Markelov is miles away. Simple has to do some damage. He's got a dig. One of them's low. He needs to find the right person here and get the frag in. Zeus knows he's low as well. He needs to try and hide. Gets him 1 by 1. If he takes down Zeus, then it's all doable here. Simple trying to flank through the smoke. He sees the one on quad, doesn't get the frag. All down to Markelov now. And he's running out of bullets. The reload is far too long there, and he's not going to be in a position to save his team in that round. We are looking at 13 match points here.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. I thought that maybe Simple could like pull it off. He darted behind both smokes, which was actually incredibly smart because the other players went to reload, so they weren't looking. And that was obviously he got the drop on them, but
you got the drop, but didn't get the 1 deke.
Exactly, you need that 1 deke to come in, and it just didn't happen. So lots of nades here for FlipSide, and then actually getting all those smokes is actually really helpful. So we'll have to see if Na'Vi can give them any early advantages here. If somebody peeks, FlipSide have to be able to react quickly to get some frags. I mean, they can't just sit back and let Na'Vi slowly work these positions out, because they'll do so in a safe manner where they support each other. So you got to be a little bit proactive and surprising. But so far, Blade is down, and 5 members of Na'Vi are alive.
So we've got the CTs rotating towards A. We've only 1 left at B, but at this point, with only pistols, how much can Markelov do on his own? He's going to have support from Simple, but Simple realized that he's gone to the wrong bomb site, as it's down to bondik now versus 5 Na'Vi players to try and hold this site down for his team. As the rotation comes in, Simple gets killed rotating, and it's going to be down to Markelov. People are leaving the server already, and this is the bitter end here for FlipSide on their journey to the StarSeries finals. Markelov takes 1 down, but with 4 more assailants to find, he is not going to make it.
So congratulations to Na'Vi. They've done it. They're going to be at another StarSeries Season Grand Finals LAN. So
this is number 6 for them, their finals of StarSeries.
6 or 7, I think it is. So they've been to quite a few.
How many have they won?
They've been in many finals. I think they've like won one of maybe like being in 5 finals, something like that.
Yeah, well, they look very prepared.
They're looking strong. I mean, this blows things a little bit out of proportion, because the economy game was like insanely bad for the CTs. Like all the perfect rounds, all the perfect ways to money screw the CTs happened. And then the rounds which they had where you know they were playing anti-eco, they didn't lose a single guy ever. So they weren't touched. pristine economy. It's
Yeah,
pristine.
It was disastrous for FlipSide, but
So
there we go. NaVi were too strong on the CT side of Inferno, and they shut down the game every single round. They were just too strong. FlipSide had next to no chance, and it became no chance on their CT side. Only 2 rounds on the board there on the T side. Wasn't enough. No breathing room. And
So
at the end, they were choked.
we have all of our
Starved of
teams.
oxygen.
All of our teams.
They were thrown into space without a helmet down. There's no oxygen in space. Therefore, they were starved of oxygen. That's some science for you.
Thanks for the science, James.
You're welcome.
Okay, so Envious, Titan, NIP, Virtus Pro, Team Solo Mid, and now NaVi. That is going to be the lineup. That's going to be the 6 teams that will be there in Kiev for LAN. But of course, I believe we've got Katowice coming up before that. So
Oh, when's that?
when's that? Or what's that, did you say?
When?
When is it? Starts on Thursday.
Oh, great.
Starts on Thursday. So I'm sure the entire world's going to be tuned into that as well. Quite curious to see how the numbers will be for that. It's going to be very interesting, very exciting stuff. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Once again, congratulations to NaVi for such a stellar performance. To be honest, I was wondering if they could pull it through, because they had to beat so many teams. They were in a kind of like a rough position. They had to beat Copenhagen Wolves. Okay, and Copenhagen Wolves were playing without Freeze, so that was pretty rough for them. I think Freeze has actually left their team now, which is really sad.
I think they've come to an agreement. I don't know if they've left or he's been kicked, but he's
not playing for them now.
He's over there. They're over here now. So who knows what the future holds for them?
So they had to beat Copenhagen Wolves, then Hellraisers, and then FlipSide Tactics in 3 best of 3. So very well deserved. I hope you guys have enjoyed the show. Remember to follow that channel so we can get those giveaways going. Got the AWP for the non-subscribers and the knife for the subs. Which knife is it again, James?
It's a Huntsman knife, blue steel.
How blue is it?
Blue steel.
It's really blue. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. That's all from us for tonight. We'll see you when we see you. And have a great evening.